Just like a toxic relationship, I'm being pulled back in. Elphaba and her TikToks have me by the throat. So, what has Elphaba been up to? Has she solved world peace or contracted another life-threatening disease? Who knows what the slot machines will bring us today? This video will either be 10 minutes of her crying or 10 minutes of her farting, and I don't know which one I'd rather prefer, but there's only one way to find out, so let's have a look. Leave a like if you're feeling silly, and subscribe if you're feeling even sillier. Elphaba says she was rejected by the West End and lets out a giant wiffy woo. I hate the word wiffy woo so much.
And I was told by a few audition people that I will never make it in the West End, or a few people. But then I was told by another person that I have potential. But I was told by another person I would never do it. So I went to an audition for a Little Shop of Horrors.
To be fair to her, she can absolutely belt one out. And she's alright at singing too.
Horrors once. It was a proper professional audition. I got cut as soon as I went in from my 16 bar. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. I can see why they didn't let her in. But to be fair, if she did do that at an audition, I would be like, golden buzzer. We need vocals like that in our performances.
Flat. See, don't be in the same room as me in the morning, but you get me? Wiffy woo.
I hate the word wiffy woo so much. I'm not joking, right? The other day I took my puppy to a puppy class, and you'll never guess what happened. The puppy trainer came up to me and she went, "Lewis, have you got your wiffy woo top yet?" And I went, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "Elphaba, have you got your wiffy woo top yet?" And then I was like, one, how do you know who I am? And two, how do you know who Elphaba is? This is a middle-aged woman. I don't know if she has brought out wiffy woo tops yet. Has she? Because I will buy them. I hope it's a sports bra, just like my K's cooking one. I really like that one.
I think that's a Red Bull, to be honest. You know, it says when Red Bull gives you wings, it gives your arse wings. Fucking hell.
Red Bull gives you wins, by the looks of it. Or by the sims of it, should I say. I mean, that fart registered about 8.2 in the magnitude scale. If that fart was any louder, we would be seeing infographics about it on white girls' Instagram stories.
Feel the wind beneath my arse. But
I don't know how much you'd have to pay me to be locked in a room with her for 24 hours. Not necessarily because of her, but I just can't imagine the smell. I don't want to imagine the smell of her room. I can imagine her room smells like pickled onion Monster Munch if it was dipped in sweat. Does anyone else get that?
that's what I was saying. Sorry. See, I can't help it. It just flies out. If I keep that in, it hurts.
I don't know why she always like makes up these like weird, extravagant stories about why she does certain things. Like, just say you wanted to fart. You don't have to make up that you were like going to die, like you were going to be Squidward when he ate all the Krabby Patties if you don't fart. It felt like I was being stabbed from the inside.
Just fart, woman.
I mean, you did fart very loudly, in fact.
Like lethal wind in my stomach, it actually is a problem. Red Bull gives you wind. There you go. That's exactly what we're.
Me and that person on the same wavelength. We made the same joke. Yeah, I'm not original. Don't be in the same room with me in the morning, or I don't know ever. That's so mean.
It's Elphaba! It's Elphaba! It's Elphaba!
Honestly, that video was like, do you know that Jeffree Star TMZ meme where they're like running doing parkour? That's what it looks like. Elphaba's the Kim K of the UK, or in this case, Cardiff. To be fair, Elphaba's probably the most famous person to step foot in Cardiff. I honestly don't know who gets harassed more in public, Elphaba or Princess Diana. At what point of fame do you have to actually sprint away from people? As well as happens to no one else in the UK apart from like TikTokers. I swear mainstream celebrities do not get harassed as much as Elphaba in public. Elphaba takes the mic off a busker to defy gravity to kids on half-term in Liverpool. Why is she in every single UK city? Elphaba, when's she going to be in Edinburgh? I will be there. We could sing Defying Gravity together on the streets. Who knows? Sorry, I'm going to say it. I probably shouldn't say this because it sounds so horrible, but I'm not meaning to be, I promise. But when she's wearing that cap, it reminds me of when Michael Jackson wears a cap in public. I'm sorry, I had to say it. I can't be the only one that sees it, right? Please. I don't want to be mean, but the resemblance, it's uncanny. Oh my god, look, we've actually got the same mic as well. We're using the same mic. What's the Defying Gravity lyrics? I only know the Defying Gravity part. Defying Gravity. Voice of an angel. I know. They're all just laughing. If I was singing and people started laughing, I would I would do harmful things to myself. Like I said, I went for the school talent show when I was about 8, sang The Killers. I didn't get through to the judges' houses. By the judges, I mean the teachers. They didn't actually invite the students to the houses. I mean, there was one teacher that did that, but then he got jailed. Oh, Elphaba at 13 singing Defying Gravity. God, so she's been singing this song for literally like 7, 8, 9 years. I don't know how old she is. But she's been singing this song a fucking long time. When did this song even come out? Defying Gravity came out in 2003. I reckon Elphaba has sung this song more than the actual Elphaba. Jesus. You can definitely tell she was one of them musical theatre kids in school, can't you? Flew out with the womb singing Defying Gravity. Yes, on a broomstick. Why is the world not telling me Elphaba went to my school? They have to have a shrine for her there. Just Elphaba on a broomstick. Just a bronze statue of Elphaba on a broomstick outside the school. Just spray painted into the wall. Elphaba was here. We had like a Hall of Fame in my school. We had like a wall for people of Hall of Fame on my school, but it was only for people that died. Like, there was a huge plaque and it was like people to be remembered or whatever. And it was just one person that joined the army and died. He was the only person on the plaque. I didn't really understand it. I thought I was the biggest YouTuber that went to my school. I wasn't even that. There's someone that went to my school. He's got like 2 million subs and makes 5 Nights at Freddy's videos. Elphaba gets excited when she hears boys in her flat.
Defying gravity.
Please stop singing that fucking song.
You won't bring me down. I live with some men. Oh, he's annoying. No. I know. I live in a house of boys. I haven't met the other one yet. He sounds fit as well. It's like, oh. Okay.
Imagine Elphaba being your roommate. That must be the most terrifying concept ever. Just imagine just trying to live your best life, just trying to play some FIFA, then you're defying gravity every 3 seconds.
Stop it, no. Like, okay. He's annoying. No. Anyway. No, but is anyone like that? Like, any girls are like, oh my god, like, I'm in like, you know, like, say example, like, you know, like, university, like, or like, you're in like, house share, I haven't met the person yet, and I'm like, oh, but they're boys. So it's like, oh, I don't know.
She's planning to shag every single one of her flatmates. What's going on? If she just got a nose job, fixed her hygiene, changed her personality, got rid of scabies and got more education, I think she'd be great. That's a nice comment, isn't it? Changed her personality. Yeah, if you were actually completely different person, people might actually like you. So does she live in a separated apartment in the same building or actually share living space? If there's one thing about Elphaba, she just sits in her room on live stream all day. To be fair, I can't say much. I sit in my room all day watching videos of her live in her bedroom all day. We're all inside bedrooms apparently. They're all going to get scabies. The fame has sent Elphaba into a meltdown and she kicks off at her moderators. Ooh.
Thing is, I can't take a break from the outside fame that I've got. The photos in real life. I can't take a break from that. Fame. Yeah, it's fame, babe.
Fucking hell, Jesus. Dumbledore said calmly.
No more person will be calling me over 10 minutes long. A whole night on my phone, constantly calling me. That's what a famous person has to go through, babe.
What? Someone's been trying to call her all day, and that means that she's famous? Yeah, the man from O2 calls me every single day, but I don't think he's a fan. I think he just wants to steal my money.
Yes, I'm TikTok famous, babe.
Yes! You tell them, Elphaba. Damn straight you are. People had a go at me last video for saying that, where I said she is actually famous. People were like, no, Lou, she's infamous. And I guess you are right. But she still is TikTok famous. But in the real world, I guess you would use the term infamous. I don't think it really matters, in all honesty. People get really picky about it and are like, famous? You mean this? You mean that? It's like, who cares? Oh, well. What did she just throw? That's her not getting her flat deposit back.
Infamous. So what? So what? And still fame.
And?
Fame is still in the fame, babe. And doxing and leaking people's information. Calling someone's phone number. Trying to make someone feel unsafe in their own home. One day it's going to push someone to the limit where it's going to be too late. Who fucking pinned that?
What, did someone pin like a nasty comment? What did they pin? Elphaba removed the laughing emoji. So then they use another... Right, I don't know what's getting on. I'm too old for this. Elphaba says she doesn't care about losing fans because she can do anything she wants and still gets views.
Oh honey, I've lost loads. I've lost so many.
Why do I feel like I'm watching Heath Ledger in The Joker? I've lost loads of fans. Elphaba for the next Joker? What do you think? Would probably still do a better job than Jared Leto.
It's fine. I've gained more and lost loads, but more and gained some. Yeah. That's how much I really give a fuck about losing fans. I'm sorry. Because like, everyone just watches me out of their own time of day. So regardless of what I do, I'm still going to get views.
To be fair, she isn't wrong. Like, she doesn't do much. You know, I'm not seeing Elphaba, you know, score an overhead kick in the Premier League. All I see her do is sit in her room, fart, and sing Defying Gravity sometimes. So to be fair, she literally does do anything, and it literally does get views. So, yeah.
And if people love me, then I love you back. Thank you. I appreciate you. But, you know, if you don't want to follow me anymore, you don't like me, see ya.
Elphaba talks about being famous and compares herself to Kim Kardashian. Is it a thing when you become a TikTok live streamer that you have to mention that you're famous every 3 seconds? I've not seen anyone not go a single live stream without mentioning how famous they are.
And I've been told every night out I'm famous. Like, this is by people. This is not come from my works. Like, this is people I've taken selfies with. She's like, you're TikTok famous. That's TikTok famous person, Elphaba. Do you get what I'm saying?
Why does it matter? Yes, by definition, you are TikTok famous, infamous, whatever you want to say, but why are people like so desperate to like just argue about it? Why does it matter? Famous for being unhygienic, having no manners, lying, being toxic. Right.
I think talking about fame is just very cheesy for it. I'm famous from... So people said, this is what people said. I'm the girl that sings Defying Gravity. I've heard that. Of course, I'm not going to deny I've been famous through drama, but let me just say this one thing, right? You know, celebrities, right? When you talk about Kim Kardashian or anyone, they have gotten really huge from something controversial. Now,
Oh, that was a weird outro. You've heard it here first, guys. Elphaba is Kim Kardashian confirmed. Have you ever seen Kim Kardashian and Elphaba in the same room? That's a question I'd like to ask.
I actually can't believe this is what I'm actually living right now. Like, I really can't believe it. I don't want this life. At all. And I don't even know him anymore. Who to trust?
Politely, my friend, very politely, you can just walk away from it all. I've said this about her before, and I'm sure many other people have said this about her. I don't think it's healthy to sit live on TikTok every single day where you're making friends with people that you end up in arguments with just because you want to get more viewers, more TikTok roses or whatever. Yeah, it might get you a bit of money, but it's not exactly worth it. If it is making you feel as bad as you say it is good to just step away from it. I don't believe it's healthy for anyone to sit and live stream every single part of their day for people to clip up, laugh about. Your whole day you're live streaming. Do you not remember in the last video she got a skin condition and was like, yay, more lives. No, not more lives. Like, please look after yourself. It is just crazy what people will do to their own mental health just for the sake of like numbers on a screen. I don't think these people are making that much money. Like, if you were making that much money, they wouldn't need to be live scrounging on TikTok every single day. They wouldn't need to be live when they're literally having a shit on the toilet. We've seen that. We've seen Elphaba on the toilet before. I know it's tough because obviously you start this out just for a laugh, you somehow become big from it, you start getting a bit of money, you start getting a bit of notoriety, but then that notoriety is then what's causing you to feel miserable 24/7, and it's quite hard for you to step back from it because this is something that's giving you validation that you maybe didn't have before you came onto the scene, you know? And also, if she is making decent money, I have no clue. It's like, why would I go back to, you know, a minimum wage job when I could just sit in my room all day and make this amount of money? There's a reason why every kid these days want to be a YouTuber. It's not necessarily because they can just do whatever they want, but it's because they can do whatever they want and make a lot of money doing it. I can probably see why she doesn't want to step away from it. We see these TikTokers all the time where they're like, I'm going to quit, guys, and then they're back 6 hours later. It's not like they actually take any substantial amount of time off. It's something that you should maybe look into, Elphaba, if it's making you that miserable. I do get it, because you've probably got bills to pay now that you're living in a house sharing that. There's definitely a way out, is what I'm trying to say. Elphaba tries an eclair that she found and has been sitting in her room for 3 days. This is content, guys. This is why you subscribe to the Buchan channel. If you aren't subscribed, please do. It would mean a lot. Why did she eat that like she was taking a tab of acid?
I took a pill in Ibiza.
Maybe that's why she's pinging all the time, because she's on
LSD.
If I found Elphaba was on LSD, that would still be the least surprising thing about her. I wanted to gag at that, Jesus. We need to get Elphaba on I'm a Celebrity. Say what you want, get her on I'm a Celebrity, the viewers would peak. And you also know that Elphaba would get voted for every single challenge possible. You just know she would. And would I be watching every single night? Yes. I've not watched I'm a Celebrity in years, so maybe that would bring me back to the show. Elphaba has sores on her tongue from too much action. Please don't overshare. Please don't overshare. Please do not overshare.
It's actually annoying, it hurts. Like hair.
I was not ready for that close-up.
Yeah. As well. I don't know what it is. Anyway. Too much action. Oh, no, I should stop, sorry.
Is she looking at someone? Has she been shagging her roommate or something? Maybe earlier, them boys that were in her house, maybe she did, you know, get up to too much action with them. Who knows? Imagine sleeping with someone, then waking up and then you're on TikTok Live. That would be the worst anxiety ever. It's like The Hangover Part 4. You wake up in East London and you've got a drug smuggling monkey in Elphaba on TikTok Live in the corner. Ocean Eyes, Elphaba, Onion Doherty. When you give me those ocean eyes. Sorry. She's got a pair of lungs in her. I couldn't keep up with that. Why does she kind of look like Ruby Rose? Is that the person from Orange is the New Black? Yeah, it is. Have you ever seen Ruby Rose and Elphaba in the same room? That's a question I'd like to ask. We need an Elphaba skin in Fortnite. I'd buy that. Who else wants an Elphaba skin in Fortnite? We're going to get an Elphaba skin in Fortnite before GTA 6. For real, on God.
What?
Jeez, that was a jump scare and a half. Jesus. POV when your mum keeps calling your name from upstairs and doesn't respond when you ask what she wants.
What?
That's me when I'm getting shot in Fortnite, but I don't know where the bullets are coming from. Sorry guys, I've been playing a lot of Fortnite lately, so all the jokes at the moment are going to be Fortnite related. Elphaba says she's been lying for 3 years. Imagine how funny that'd be if she just like completely just breaks character. Yo, wagwan everyone. Yeah, still with that Elphaba girl. Yeah, that's not me fam. You all got pranked, innit?
I've been 19 for 3 years and that's not true. It feels like 3 years. Do you know what? I feel like all of us went to...
Oh my god, I completely forgot she had impetigo. Do you not remember that? Hey guys, got impetigo. More lives though. My sister suffers from impetigo. Why are you saying suffers like it's like a disease she's been battling all her life? I don't know if it comes and goes. I had it as a kid, but my god, I've never seen it like that. She does look like a burn victim. I'm sorry, I know that sounds mean, but she does look like... My dad's arm is completely burnt, and it looks better in condition than that.
It feels like 2020 was last year. I don't know why, but it always feels like it's always last year for some reason. To me anyway. It feels like last year was 2020. Yeah. Why? Do you know what I think it is? We're all on our fucking phones more. I say this proudly, truthfully. In 2019, we weren't on our phones as much, but the world's evolved onto social media and shit like that.
Elphaba's convinced if she played in Wicked, the tickets would sell out. Yeah, probably, but doesn't Wicked sell out anyways?
See the show. If I was in it, how many of you would actually go see Wicked? We all know this would go crazy. Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're going to get Elphaba and Wicked before we get GTA 6. Damn right. Drop a like in this video, guys. This was very scary. Thank yous. Bye-bye. Love yous. Sees.
I'm alright with and I am sticking, but the lip bucket and I'm at my chicken.